Welcome
to Shamba Shape Up Uganda.
We are traveling all over Uganda to find hardworking farmers.
We want to celebrate them while giving them the knowledge they need
to make their farms more productive and adapt to climate change.
We want to support them to get better yields and increase their income.
We will see how farmers can benefit from our experts' advice and turn their farms around into a profitable business,
while learning from each other in so many ways.
Join us on these journeys and share in the farmers' experience
on the Shamba Shape Up Uganda.
Meet 46-year-old Mourice Mujuni and his wife, 41-year-old Nakavuma. Together with their 3 children, they have lived on the Shamba in Kirumba Village, Lwengo District for over 9 years.
Working hard together, they grow a variety of crops and keep livestock. But their main income comes from their coffee. 1 month before we came here, they welcome baby Martha Adasa, their 4th child. Come, let's go and meet them.
Maurice!
Hey!
Maurice,
hey!
Hello! Hey, you in the kitchen?
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. You go and find yourself.
I am excited already.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Come on, you come and show us the family.
Oh, you want to see my family?
Yes. Come and show us.
Let's go. Go, you can cook.
Okay.
Okay.
This is my family.
My God.
I even have a baby.
Yes. This is baby Martha, right?
Yes.
Baby Martha.
She's cute and so small.
But she's sleeping.
Okay.
I want to take her to for sleeping.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Bye.
Era musibulanga atambula.
Mourice and Prosi were both teachers at the local school. But after teaching for 16 years, Mourice decided to quit his teaching job and concentrate on their farming activities.
What are the problems you have in this farm?
We have a problem, pest diseases, the one that attacks the whole tree and it gets dry. We have a problem of weather, the dry season. It hits us very much and the water is very far, you can't irrigate. So at times when you come during the dry season, if it is a flowering, you lose all the flowers. Still on that, as you've seen, my wife, she has a baby.
Yes.
She has just produced.
1 month,
So
yeah.
I'm lacking time. I'm in the kitchen, I'm in the pig gala, I'm in the farm, I'm like a madman. My kids are in good schools.
True.
Okay.
So I spend much. Whatever I get,
Yes.
I invest in education. So I need to get more money, which can help me to come from that deficit
Yes.
to surplus.
Yes.
That's what I need to do.
Oh, Aggie, it's going to be a long day.
Yes, but I have no idea where we're starting from. But, well, I know already what I'm going to do.
You may take the easiest. No. Let's bet on it.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors. Okay?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors. I win. I'm off to do the coffee story. See ya.
I will look around and see what I can do.
We have invited our coffee expert Andrew Magombe from Cafe Africa. Andrew tells us that many farmers in Uganda like Mourice have coffee trees that have become old and are now unproductive.
Maurice,
Yes.
how
ma'am.
old is this plantation?
9 years.
What is your yield?
Last season I harvested 8 bags,
On what size of land?
4.5 acres.
How many kilograms?
It was weighing 85 to 90.
That's about 800 kilograms
Yeah.
per acre.
Okay.
Ideally,
Yes.
a good tree should be giving you an average of 6 to 7 kilograms
Oh.
per tree of chiboko, dry chiboko. And when you convert that to an acre, that's about 2,000 kilograms per acre.
Oh,
And you have been getting 800. And that could be largely be to the old trees. You can see.
What can he do to get the 2,000 kgs you talked about?
It is just very simple.
okay.
The issue is that you have to stamp the old trees.
Stamp.
Now, what is stamping?
Stamping is
Yeah.
cutting off the old stems
Okay.
to allow the new ones
Okay.
to grow. When you stamp the old trees and do the necessary management practices,
Yeah.
in 9 months,
Yeah.
the tree will be flowering and fruiting. And in 1 year, you'll be back into full harvest.
You're sure?
And the harvest will be more than
Okay.
double the production
Okay.
per tree.
When does he need to stamp?
There are, first of all, factors to consider.
Yeah.
One is the age of the tree. If the tree is between 7 to 10 years,
Yeah.
it is due for stamping. The second factor is you look at the general productivity of the tree.
Observation.
Observation.
Okay.
You'll see the berry size
Okay.
is small,
Yeah.
the yield is low. This can be easily seen by the bearing head of the tree.
Yeah. Yeah.
The size of the bearing head of a good bearing coffee tree should be at least 3 feet from the tip. This is the tip. At least these branches that bear should be starting from here. But now this one is less than 3 feet, so it is due for stamping. It is recommended to use this, the pruning saw. When you use this one, it gives it a smooth cut. And that smooth cut allows quick sprouting. Now, when you use a panga, you have that impact, you keep cutting,
Okay.
injuring the tree. So that one promotes rotting and have less sprouts.
How do I do the stamp?
First, get the right tools. And before you stamp, disinfect the tools
Okay.
with either spirit or jik. We make a brush for disinfecting our tools.
Okay.
So get the spirit, put it in a container. This is the spirit. So what we do, you need to disinfect it. Disinfecting prevents the possible spread of the coffee wilt disease.
Oh.
When you're stamping,
Okay.
it's not recommended to cut all the trees. You have to leave one tree, which we call
okay.
a breather,
Breather.
which will support the other stumps to sprout.
How does it support it?
It keeps providing food
Okay.
for
okay.
the sprouts
For the
to
young
come
ones.
up.
Okay.
And the breather must be in such a way that it is not shedding the cut stump.
Okay.
Now, it is important
Yeah.
that when you're going to stamp the tree, it should be stamped at least 1 foot from the ground. So 1 foot, you quickly estimate it like this, 30 centimeters,
Yeah.
1 foot, okay? So from the ground,
Okay.
so we'll cut it around here. The reason is that it prevents rain splash of the soil to the cut wound.
Okay.
Because when the splash goes on, it can promote rotting. Now, when you're cutting it, you cut it at a slant. It should be slanting outwards. We slant it so that when it rains, the water slides off, it doesn't settle. Hold here. Very easy, yeah? Quite easily done. See? You see? It gives a smooth cut.
If you can tell me that I can harvest 72 bags,
Double what
I
you've
can
been
double my harvest. That's marvelous.
Maurice.
Hello?
Maurice.
Hello?
Wait, boss. Where are you going?
I'm going to the market
To do what?
to buy greens.
Can I please come with you?
Let's go.
Thank you.
Okay.
You know we had a bet with Aggie. Oh. Okay, let's go.
Tano zonna.
B. Anti twagala tano.
So tusalireko.
Tusaba
Tukuwe tano, bisu bitano.
Man, these vegetables are expensive. No wonder Maurice is complaining about this budget. Back home, I have invited Winfred Nachagara, a nutrition expert from Narrow, and she's here to give the family some expert advice on nutrition.
This is orange fresh sweet potato, which we are promoting in order to improve the nutrition of the households, in addition to income, because you can earn from it.
Are these potato quite different from our local potato?
Yes, they are different. They are orange fresh. That color is an added nutrient. When you break it like this one, you can see. And this color is important for our nutrition, especially the breastfeeding mother.
You're talking about nutrient. What nutrient is so important in this orange fleshed sweet potato?
The sweet potato has a precursor for vitamin A, which is called beta-carotene. And when we eat it in our bodies, it turns into vitamin A. And we know the importance of vitamin A. It is important for the eyes, some iron, but for breastfeeding mothers, I think you know the moment you delivered, they gave you that red tablet of vitamin A. But before delivery, you could not take that tablet, but you could take the orange fresh sweet potato.
Madam Winnie, I can see Naspot 12, 13. Are these varieties of the orange fleshed potato?
These are the ones we are promoting as National Agricultural Research Organization because of their high yield and the resistance to pests and diseases.
How long do they take to mature?
From 3 to 4 months they are ready, but they can even stay in the field for long, up to 8 months. So you have vitamins or minerals all the time. And the advantage with the orange fresh sweet potato, we can make a variety of products. We can use it fresh and eat it as fresh food. We can pound it and make mandazi, we make a chapati using these fresh ones. Or we can cut into small chips and we dry it, make flour out of it, which we can use for porridge. You mix with other ingredients like soya, beans, for increased nutrition.
If we eat all of this, is it enough for our family?
No, our bodies need different groups of foods. This is one of them. It can give us the carbohydrates and it also gives us the vitamins and minerals. But we also need to grow. The breastfeeding mother needs milk, which is high in protein. So we can add other foods. So through the different projects, they've come up with a chart on how a family could feed itself better with the different groups of foods. And when you look at here, we have the bodybuilding foods, we have the energy-giving foods, and we have the protective foods. And when you look at our groups here, you find sweet potato is in both. It can provide you with carbohydrates, but it can also provide you with the minerals and vitamins. So from here, I've been able to prepare the fresh roots as food. And in addition to that, we used one of the varieties, the Naspot 13, to make chapatis. We make chapatis using these products in order to increase the nutritional value.
Madam Winnie, do they taste different from our local sweet potato?
They do, because different varieties have different tastes. But we are going to test and determine which one tastes better for us.
Proceed. So, can you tell the difference between this one and the local one?
This one is sweet. It is different to the other local one.
To the local one?
Yes.
Now, let's show Maurice how to plant these nutritious and delicious orange-fleshed sweet potatoes.
When we are going to plant sweet potato, we make sure we choose an area which is well drained. From one mound to the other, it should be 1 meter. Then the height of the mounds should be at least 60 centimeters. The vines should be cut at least 30 centimeters height. And on each mound we put 3 vines in a triangular form and you cover properly.
This is delicious and nutritious. I need to give Aggie some of this. But first, Caris! Caris!
Yes.
Okay, now I want you to use 2x4s, make them into 6x6, okay? Then on the side we put a flange 90 degrees. Then this side we put marble and then a rotating table. Have you understood?
So you mean a table and a shelf?
Exactly.
Yay! What's up, Rob? What's up?
You need to try this nutritious orange-fleshed sweet potato.
And the chapati is also orange fresh?
Yes, please.
Okay.
You know, it's been a long day.
I know, and you remembered me.
Of course, always. Only when you get us lost.
But you've been eating.
Yes.
It's a new day on Mourice and Proce's Shamba. And with the help of our experts, some of the family's farming problems are being solved. We have looked at their coffee and shown them how they can improve their harvest through stamping.
And the top nutrition expert has shown us how to boost the family's nutrition by growing orange-fleshed sweet potatoes.
Mourice belongs to a village lending and saving association, VSLA. He tells us more about why they decided to start this group.
I sat with my wife. We developed the idea of starting the village saving group, and then we decided to organize the people around us and see how we can start. So we went around our neighbors telling them to come and we start saving some money. And the reason was, around this place, there are some money lenders. They target these local people, whereby they give you a rabbit, in return you give them a cow. So we said, let us start a group so that these people can save money, and whereby that money we develop them.
But we know he is struggling to balance his own books. We have invited Mr. Henry Kawesa, an agriculture officer from Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries, to help us get Mourice up to speed with his records.
We would have to look at the budget.
I'm not keeping the records. It's just a theoretical stuff.
Records will help you to discipline yourself and say, this is what I had planned.
Yeah.
Therefore, I have to spend, if I'm to spend, on what I planned. So have a record of this nature. Because before you select which enterprise am I going to undertake on my farm, you need to do a survey. Which one is more paying? You don't go into piggery because you see other farmers rearing pigs. So you have to do a feasibility. That is the activity or activities that you undertake. First of all, to study the enterprise that you want to undertake. Is it feasible? Is it workable? Is it practical? Is it profitable? Because you go into farming to make a profit. It is a business. So this is what we know. You go, what are the prices for the different inputs? What are the different types of inputs that are there? Now, having done that, we would need to go to now preparing an enterprise budget, because what drives us to go into business is not what we are going to spend, but what we expect to get. It's the one that motivates you, me, or anybody to go
to get into that
business. We keep these records for a reason, to help us in being able to follow up on our activities. Again, it will be the records that will help us whether you have made a profit or a loss. It will be the records that will help us to improve where there were mistakes, unexpected happenings. You learn from them and then be able to improve your operations?
I will start keeping records on my farm, and I promise, and I'm sure that I'm going to improve my farm. I'm going to double my yield.
To help this family to start saving, I have invited Noeli Nansamba, an agriculture officer, to help us with this task.
What is a kitchen garden?
A kitchen garden is a garden that is set apart near our home for growing vegetables and some medicinal plants.
How much is it going to cost us to set up this kitchen garden?
We are going to do the traditional one, and we're going to use locally available material. We shall use sticks, we shall use banana fibers, we shall use banana pseudo stems.
Pseudo who?
Stems.
Who is that?
They are, you know what you harvest from the banana after you're harvesting the banana?
Oh, when you
the
cut
stand of the banana plant is the pseudo stem.
Okay, pseudo stem.
Yeah, we need also the soil.
Of course.
We need compost. And we need also the seedlings, water with a watering can, and mulch. Mulch is dry grass. We shall start with measuring off the compost basket for the center. So we shall put the sticks, and then afterwards we shall fix the banana fibers on the sticks and kind of weave around the sticks. Yeah.
Okay.
We are now going to use the banana fibers. They are going to act as the strings so that we knit these poles together so that the stresses reduce. Yeah.
Okay.
Step number 4, I'll need a stick of about 3 feet, and we are going to measure 3 feet from this compost basket all around to make the bigger circle where we shall be planting our seedlings. Having marked, we are going to put the pseudo stems along the circle as much as we can. So that means that if they are too long, we shall have to cut them into a length that can just fit in a circle. So we are going now to get the black soil, and we shall fill this. Appropriately. Yeah, so here we have spinach. We shall plant spinach here. We shall plant the skumawiki. Most of those ones, they need a spacing of about 2 feet from one plant to another.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are left with one thing, to mulch this whole garden, covering the soil, and then we shall water.
Okay, I think we're through. Job well done. But I wanted to ask, why did we create this circle?
That one is called a compost basket. So we are going to put things which can decompose easily, and anything you can get from the kitchen which can decompose very fast. And then you have to keep watering here, because if you don't water, the nutrients will not move from that place to this way.
Maurice and Prosi, I have one more surprise for you. But you're going to have to close your eyes. Yes, Ali, hold their hands.
Okay, do I close my eyes too?
How are you going to walk?
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so close your eyes.
Of course.
Good. Now we walk. Okay. Come. No, make sure they don't fall.
Now you're being dramatic, Frob.
They don't fall. Slowly. There. Come.
Dramatic.
Come. There. Turn. Turn. And ta-da!
Yes, this is it.
Wow. So you see,
let's go in and see.
Hey, how do you like this?
It's nice.
Huh? It's amazing.
It's good.
Yes.
It's good.
Okay.
Small changes.
Not small.
Small.
It's big.
Big.
It's big. I thank you for coming, for having chosen me to be among the people to be visited. I have learned a lot, the knowledge and the skills to help me to look after my farm. And also, on the part of nutrition, that was wonderful.
Did you see the color scheme I picked?
You almost got me there, Frob. I must confess.
Almost.
Almost. Until next time, we'll see you on the next Shamba Shape Up Uganda.
Thank you.